next one is inheritance concept in Java. The inheritance means it's inherit the characters from one class to another class is having one parent class or a super class, and it's having subclasses or a child classes. Super classes is those features to inherit the called super classes, and it's also called as a basic class or a parent class. The subclasses is inherit the features from the other classes known as the subclasses or derived classes or child classes. Inheritance supports code reusability, and then you can reuse the methods and the fields for existing classes. And then when it's can create a new classes using extends the keywords to inherit the properties of the classes. So syntax of a inheritance: class, superclass name, and then block of a statement, and class, subclass, sub extension, superclass. And then class A, it's declaring variables, and then methods, print the values, and then create a variables of that, and assigning the here superclass name as a Here we are declaring the two variables as integer, and it show the values and by the system dot out dot println, and create a subclass from the base class. Class B is extended from a. So here declaring the variables k, then while show the system of a k values, the sum. Finally we can print I value, j value, and a k value. So on base class, based on that base class, on derived class is applied. So here the output of the program is shown to contains the super that is ij values, the base values inherited from the super classes and the parent classes. Based on that we can access the values and calculate the sum. So in class A, the integer values of A accessing variables through the sum methods, call by value and call by reference. In a call by value we are accessing the methods, and then we are declaring the variables, and class B extends the class A. So class A is a superclass, class B is a subclasses. In class A parameters is and methods access to the class B also. So inheritance, superclass, subclasses, superclasses, subclass x, y, z. How many n type of classes we can create. So in that one, multiple classes, superclass, subclass 1, subclass 2. Likewise in hybrid, superclass or 2 subclass. Based on that subclasses, again one subclass is decided. The multiple inheritance, subclass 1, superclass 1, 2 parent class, and now 1 child class is a subclass inheritance. So inherit the values and the behavior of behavior of the things. So based upon that we are using that values. Likewise the many concepts are there in that. So next we are modifying this proof as inheritance, likewise polymorphism, everything we can use in Java. So in inheritance, abstract classes. In abstract classes it will act as creating a word from abstract, creating a word from abstract using creating a word from abstract classes. Abstract classes is nothing but the abstract class to access the methods in the classes, and that it's having the create a object in a certain class name. So in abstract class it's hide the unnecessary data, and it's giving only the important data and methods to access of the objects. This is the main thing in abstract class. In abstract class having certain features and rules, and based on it you can use the keyword as abstract and follow the certain rules. Based on that we are creating the class name. Here class name as A is having some features, and then methods, and based on that we are creating another one classes. Inherit the classes from class A. So class A is a parent, And then class B is a child, so multiple methods are accessing in a under the same class and inheritance the character from the one base classes. So abstract name, it must be in a class name, and finally we can access the abstract.